one thing I wanted to say that we briefly forgot, because I almost forgot about it, is that there's actually two other 112 line Naruto figures. I forgot the name of the
Oh
one.
yeah, there's a new one.
Other one that's gonna be what soft goods, and they've been doing the metal slug figures, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm mad. We just talked about that too. Like, oh my god, yes.
The thing I want to say about that is that I think that's gonna be interesting. Tamashii dealing with that, because I think most of the Akatsuki are gonna benefit in that line from that soft goods, with that jacket being soft goods.
Yes.
Certain other characters like Kakashi is gonna be up in the air, because I think Kakashi's outfit works well as not being soft goods. But things like a huge jacket or something like that, definitely the metal slug people. Now, the only thing about the metal slug people, because I can't remember the company's name.
It's called the tunshi or tunshi.
Okay, the thing about tunshi is that they're expensive.
Yep.
And that's where Tamashii got them. That's where they got them in a headlock.
Yeah.
Because we know that Tamashii can get expensive. I don't think they're gonna be as expensive as some of those metal slug figures. And
but you know what, Toto? To play devil's advocate to that, right? Y'all know my stance on that stuff. If the figure looks and has that premium feel to it, people will pay for it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if these is going, like those metal slug figures, I don't know if y'all seen reviews on them, but those things are amazing. Like, I'm not even a metal slug fan, and I was like, should I get these? Like, I was debating. I was arguing with myself, man, you don't need these. What are you gonna put them with? But they look dope. Hey, man, you don't need them. So, but like, looking at them, like, for what they are and everything that they come with, like, yo, they're really, really good. So it's like, me seeing that and then thinking they're gonna put that same kind of effort into a Naruto line, like, yo, that's gonna be wild. Like, that's gonna give Tamashii Nations a run for their money, for real. Like, even with them being expensive, people gonna look at them like, hey, man, especially what you already know, Tamashii Nation's biggest weak point, accessories.
Oh, yep.
Now, if once they start showing this stuff and they're like, hey, yo, it costs $80, but for that $80 you getting the figure plus the basic stuff you would get with a Tamashii Nations figures, and then some people gonna be like, hey, man, I'll take this, because that's just like, great example, Tamashii Nations, their movie Deadpool, and then River will take Amazing Yamaguchi Deadpool. Day and night difference. Right. You got like 1,000 accessories with the Amazing Yamaguchi one. The Tamashii Nation ones, you just got the figure. Literally, that was it. You got no accessories, nothing else.
And then they decided to make another Deadpool and say, oh, now we're gonna give you actual guns and stuff. Like,
exactly.
Come on, man.
It's like, why even put myself through that when I can just get it all in one go? And that right there would have people looking like, I'm not even gonna waste my money on the Tamashii Nation ones when I can just get this one with all the accessories and then some. I'll take that. And that's what people look at. So that's just me playing devil's advocate for a little bit.
Future Bombastic here. One thing I forgot, or one thing that I noticed, is that we didn't mention that third brand, and that third brand is actually Hiya Toys. And basically, I'm almost kind of conflicted even in putting it in a conversation with the other two, because as you can see from the price point, it's not necessarily, I don't know if it's fair to compare it. Now, aesthetically, the face gives me, I don't know, something kind of uncanny about it. But one thing I will say is that it does feel a lot less segmented than the S.H.Figuarts variation. Now, Tunshi Toys or Tunshi Studio has yet to put out anything regarding their Naruto figures, so I don't have anything to compare with. But if their metal slug figures are anything to go by, then we have the understanding that they will be looking pretty damn good. Now, this guy, I think he has certain things that look better than the Tamashii version. But I think that's simply because of the articulation. If they could figure out a way to get that arm to go across the chest without what you calling it, making that segmented look in the shoulder area with the butterfly joint, which it's basically impossible to do that with a butterfly joint. But if they could somehow manage to do that, they ain't be in good business. And of course, you could work on the head sculpt. But yeah, I'm not sure if this is a fair comparison to the other two. But at the same time, it's not quite. What is it called? What's that $20 toy line called? Animated Action Heroes or something like that. It's not quite that level. I would say it's above that. So it's like in some type of weird middle ground, especially with the accessories that we just saw. Looking like you get a decent amount, especially for the price point. So I don't know. What do you guys think of this? Is it a fair comparison? It looks like it should be fair enough, but I don't know. But peace out.